dynamic, purposeful, meaningful Pathfinder Club this year? If so, there's one thing that you and your staff members need to do in order to accomplish this desired outcome. That is, you need to set a mission, a vision, values, and goals for your Pathfinder Club, and everything you do throughout the Pathfinder year should tie back to these 4 things. I'm going to briefly describe them. A mission statement describes your club's purpose. If you can answer the question, why does our club exist? Then you have a mission statement. A vision statement describes your future. It gives your club direction. You and your staff members should discuss, where do we need to go? What must we become? That's your vision statement. Your values are the commitments that you and your staff and your club members make to each other. In fact, it answers the question, how must we behave in our club? How must we behave toward each other? How must we behave as we move forward and reach our mission? Finally, goals are your targets and your timelines. These are the steps and the times for things you're going to actually do and take action on in order to accomplish the mission and the vision and to live out your values. These are all building blocks that kind of stand on each other. For example, in order to have a vision and to get wherever you want to go in the future, you need to have goals where you have actual steps and actions that you're going to take to get to where you're going to move forward in your vision. In order to work together as a team to actually move forward, you must have values or commitments on how you're going to behave as you do that, how you're going to treat each other. Also, in order to move forward, you have to have a mission. If you don't have a purpose or a reason to move forward into the future, then you probably won't. There are several things that I would say are non-negotiables when it comes to setting up these 4 things. Number 1, you must have all of your staff members on board. Everyone needs to be together and creating this kind of environment in your club. Number 2, everything you do in the Pathfinder year needs to tie back to one of these. For example, if some staff member has an idea on something that wants to happen, or maybe you don't have the funds for different things, it's very easy to prioritize and set the things you're going to do in the year by simply asking yourself, is this in line with our vision? Will this help us get where we're going to go in the year? Is this in line with our mission? Is this true to the purpose of why our club exists this year? The last non-negotiable is you have to follow through. I know that sometimes at the beginning of the year when staff members get together and they have really good intentions and they plan calendars and they set dates and they say, oh, we want to do this year, which is all great. But what you need to make sure you do is follow through. Go ahead and complete and actually do the things you set out to do. Now, I know sometimes that's hard. Life gets in the way. You need to delegate, ask for help with your church members, with your other staff members, ask for help from your Pathfinder director in your conference or your area coordinator, and most importantly, pray and ask God to give you strength so that life doesn't get in the way and we can truly minister to our Pathfinders and have that dynamic, purposeful, and meaningful club for the year. Now, I'd like to tell you about my personal experience with this. In my club, our mission, vision, and values for last year was service, leadership, and pride. Our mission was service. Service was the purpose we existed. Everything we did fit back to this keyword, service. It was why we did what we did. Our vision was leadership. Where did we want to go in the future? We wanted to instill leadership skills in not only our kids, but also our staff. Our values, pride. Our commitment on how we were going to treat each other was to be proud of the fact that we were not only a Pathfinder, but also a Seventh-day Adventist. Our goals was our scheduled calendar. And our goals tied back to the service, leadership, and the pride. For example, our goals for service was to have at least one service project every calendar month. that we completed. Our goals for leadership was to complete a book study on something that had to do with leadership, which I'll post the link about the book study we did in the description box if you want to read more about that. Also, our goals for Pride was to make sure that all of the events that we did somehow instilled that sense of pride that we were a Pathfinder or Seventh-day Adventist. We tried to create an opportunity where we wore our Pathfinder uniform once a month, whether it was taking up offering, doing something in church, some kind of special event. But we made that a priority to make sure that we built that sense of pride for being a Pathfinder in our club. And once again, everything we did that year linked back to service, leadership, and pride. So, if you would like to have a dynamic, purposeful, meaningful year with your Pathfinder club, take time at your first Pathfinder meeting to discuss what is your mission, why do we exist, what is your vision, where are we going in the future, what must we become, what are your values, what are our commitments, how must we behave to each other, and your goals, what are the timelines and the targets we're going to set up in order to accomplish all that. Hope you enjoyed watching. Love to have your comments and your questions. As always, I'm happy to help. Come over and visit us at www.weebly.pathfinderstrong.com. God bless.